but I'll be on it always, always and
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Alexus Kianah, and as y'all can see my title, this is a get ready with me and a girl little chit chat. Okay, it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. I don't know when I'm posting this, but I'm trying to get it posted like tomorrow, so Friday. So this is Thursday, I'm trying to get it posted by Friday. If y'all can see my title, this is like a chit chat about like the lessons of 2024, like things that I've learned, things that I feel like I can help another girl with, a younger or older, same age, whatever. Like, I feel like we all have different experiences in life and we can all learn from each other. But yeah, so these are my nails. They're press-ons from the beauty supply, and I really like them. Like, do my makeup. I don't do much because I don't know how. And then I'm gonna do my hair with my clip-ins. We're gonna do a middle part. We're gonna curl. We hope it eats down. If not, we're just gonna do a side part. We hope that eats down too. If not, I don't know. Before I get into the video, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment what you want to see next. Comment, like, if y'all have any like makeup tips, like as I'm going on, comment those. Any products you recommend, comment those, because I really use like drugstore products. The only one I wouldn't call a drugstore product is my Juvia's Place, and my friend Rita put me onto that. So I already did like my base, which is like my skincare. So I did my 2 toners, my moisturizer, my eye cream, put some little lip stuff on real quick, and here I have my makeup bag. So 2024, honestly, I have learned so much, like so freaking much, from friendships, relationships, school, just navigating life itself. I learned that you need to make sure that your health insurance is renewed. Yeah, you need to learn, you need to make sure you know that. So if this is a sign, make sure that health insurance is renewed, okay? So we can do friendships, because I feel like friendships are like every girl. I don't do much because I don't really like the way it be looking on me. So when it's like too much, I feel like friendships are every girl needs a good group of friends around her. I strongly believe in that. I strongly think that like friendships map out like who we are in a way. Like, choose to keep around you is extremely important, and it'll either make or break you at the end of the day. The lessons I have learned with friendships is that you have to be mindful of where you find your friends from and who you call your friends. I don't know if you're supposed to put concealer right there, but I do. I think that like the way I found friends is extremely important. My biggest thing, I don't want to be around the bush, my biggest thing is don't find friends on the internet. I say that because you don't know them. Like, you're not meeting them organically. Like, I met these people through school. I was able to be around them and be like, oh yeah, I like you as a friend. Through social media, people can hide who they are. People can, like, social media is such a killer, so freaking detrimental to friendships, because everything is taken out of context all the time, and just like little, like just strange things that come along with just finding friends on social media. I'm sure anyone you come across would tell you the same thing. My friendships that haven't lasted, I found on social media. My friendships that have lasted, I met organically. But when I'm meeting people through social media, the friendships aren't lasting, and that's all I'm really gonna get into on that situation. But I can say you can find good friendships on social media. However, not all the time. Another friendship thing, that trio friendship they always talked about, don't do that either. I've had my fair share of trio friendships. Only one of them has ended badly. Middle school, I had trio friendships. You know, it just, distance is what, you know, we never argue. Like, when I tell you, I don't argue with my friends. So if I end up arguing with you and we're friends, there is a problem. Like, something is wrong, because I don't argue with my friends at all. We're able to sophisticatedly talk to each other. Like, my friend Rita, the one and only time we've ever argued was middle school, I think, or elementary school. Like, it was something so long ago, but we are aware that we can come to each other when we have issues, which I never have an issue because my friend is perfect. But we just respect each other, and we respect each other's boundaries. So I guess with the trio friendships thing, it always fails, and you can look it up on TikTok, YouTube, ask a person. It always fails because 2 people are closer than the other person. And for me, my trio friendship, it was honestly pretty even in my very first one in like high school. What should I do next? Because I don't do much. Let me do my highlighter. With my recent trio friendship, and this can be taken however it wants to be taken, obviously 2 people that were closer. So when 2 people argue, so let's say I'm the oddball out. We'll just say that. Not really, but like for the sake of the conversation, I'm the oddball out. 2 people are closer, right? If me and one of the closest people get into an argument, by nature, the other person is going to side with them, right or wrong. No matter how neutral they want to be, that person is always going to side with them because they're closer. And unfortunately, you lose friends. You don't just lose one friend in the making, you lose another one, regardless if you do something to them or not, you know? It sucks that it has to be like that because I know the person to be like that. I stay neutral in everything. If 2 of my friends are arguing, I talk to both of them. I include them in all my stuff. If y'all don't want to talk, y'all don't have to talk. I'm not going to force you to. But, like, I'm not going to leave someone out because, no. We're all going to be included. I'm trying to think, like, what other friendship? Because I've only had one friend falling out this year. And it was friends I found on the internet, and it was a trio friendship. Yes, I had my part in it. I'm not perfect, and I'm not getting on here and saying I'm perfect, but the way things were handled was extremely strange. Nothing I've ever had to like deal with, I guess. So it was my first time navigating that kind of situation, and yeah. I'm not telling y'all a story time. I respect people enough to not do that. Just think that friendships can be difficult if you make them difficult, but friendships are so freaking easy. If you care enough about a person, you'll take time to learn the things they like, the things they don't, all of the above. I don't really have much to say about friendships, honestly. I think that they're very important for girlhood, and I think that every girl needs to have a friendship. Stop. They need to have good friends around them. Having good friends around you who want the best for you, who, if you're religious, who are friends in Christ first. So when you have friends, you want friends around you who build you up, who encourage you to be better. Like, you don't want friends around you who are encouraging bad behavior. You don't want that. I go and get with my e.l.f. makeup mist and set. If y'all have a better one, let me know. I guess the easier topic we're going to next will be like school and stuff. So with school, I think the lesson I have learned the most is keep a planner, stay organized. Like, I have a planner that has my class schedule on it, and then I have a calendar that has my assignment schedules like written out for all my different classes, due dates, all that. That kind of stuff keeps me organized because personally, I like to check things off. I like to see that things are getting done. I know they're not done, but I like to be able to be like, okay, this is what I had to do. Boom, boom, boom. Like, that kind of stuff. And stay on, like, track of your stuff. Like, get your work done on time. I'm an early bird. Early bird gets the worm. I love to get my work done early so I don't have to worry about it later. Yeah, I'm a NYX girly, if you couldn't tell. So many lip pencils. I'm going in with my nude truffle. I have darker lips. It's probably not going to show up. Yeah, it's like a little bit there. I guess you could see it a little bit, but just a little bit. All I really need is a little bit. With school, for me, school has always come a little easier just because I handle it very well because I'm very organized. Being organized will get you through anything. If it's not organized, I'm late on stuff, I'm not doing this, like, it's falling apart. But when I'm on top of my stuff, can't tell me nothing. I feel like I'm doing more chit-chat and not enough getting ready. So many NYX glosses. So in the homegirls, if they need with me getting ready, they like, I'm like, yeah, I got that, period. It's like communication in friendships, and communication in anything is extremely important, but communication in friendships is so detrimental. If you have a problem with something, go say it immediately. I tell people all the time, I let people know my friendships. I make open communication very open. Like, if you have an issue, come to me, let me know. Like, if I did something that you didn't like, let me know. If you took something I did a different way, let me know, and I'll clear it up and we can come to a solution. Lesson number 3, relationships. Okay, right? I don't like that. I look like a clown. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do liner and some gloss. This is ugly. The one thing you will realize in a lot of the stories I get on the internet and I tell, and a lot of the experiences I tell y'all, I'm extremely forgiving, and I give people a lot of chances to make things right with me. But the moment I'm done, I'm done. If I give you an opportunity to like, why my lips look like that? They look dry. Going in with my e.l.f. lip oil. This is in the shade Pink Quartz. I give people so many chances to make things right with me, and people just, guess they just don't like me. The third lesson of 2024 is relationships. I wouldn't say I've had my fair share of relationships. I've had one relationship, but I've learned many lessons, okay? The good thing for y'all is I'm able to come to y'all with wisdom and advice. And y'all will have my story time, and then it'll all start to unfold and make sense. But for right now, I don't know when I want to give y'all my story time, because I don't want to come from a place of anger. I want to come from a place of just telling my story so I can help someone else. Right now, depending on the day, it could come from a place of anger. It literally just depends on the day I decide to do it. The lesson I learned is when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Because if not, you'll be like me and you'll be put through the ringer. It's just not a fun experience. Very emotionally draining, because you see the potential in a person, but that is who they could be. It's not who they are. I have had to come to that realization. Their potential is their perception of who I want them to be. Who they are is the reality of the situation, and unfortunately, I cannot change anybody who does not want to change. The best thing to do in a situation like that is to remove yourself so you don't hurt yourself. Unfortunately for me, I did not do that. And so for over a year and a half, well, it was good. Things were extremely good. And I tell people all the time, like, they're like, why'd you stay? Because I'm still searching for that good that we had. I don't want to put anyone's business out there, but it's my story that needs to be told. If it comes with other people's business being told, I did so much to save people's feelings. I didn't say certain things to save people's feelings. I acted a certain way to save people's feelings. Every single time, people showed me that it was F my feelings and it was F me. All parties involved. Everyone wants me to respect them and respect this and respect that, but not once did anybody ever respect me. You'll hear in the story time just certain things that happen. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you allow this man to get you to do that to me? And then you put like, you can kind of hear the anger behind it. That's why I don't want to record right now, because it's just not going to come from a good place. And nothing I'm going to say is going to give wisdom. It's going to be hurt and anger. And that's the last thing that I want to do. I had to lose him to find myself. And I'm still on that journey. Oh, find a thing. I'm still on that journey of finding myself, because I lost myself in a person. My entire world revolved around a person. My entire day revolved around a person. I'd wake up and not do things that I needed to do because, oh, what if they call me and they need me something? Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't record a video because what if he calls me and, you know, he wants to go hoop, or he wants to go eat, or he wants me to bring him food, or he wants me to come over, like, he needs me to take him somewhere. Like, I can't do what I need to do because I'm thinking about the person, and that's not healthy. And I had to come to that realization, and I had to learn that very fast. You cannot put someone above yourself, because you matter. You cannot be in a relationship and you're halfway there. You have to be able to give your full self. I cried a lot this year, and it was extremely emotionally draining, because I was trying to save something that was already gone. Thinking back, and in like my head, I always would convince myself, well, he wants to be with me, because if I come to him with a problem, or I come to him asking him about somebody, that's his opportunity to end things, but he never would end things. So then I'd be sitting here like, he wants to fix it. He wants to be with me. In the meantime, he's also gaslighting me and making me feel like I'm stupid and that I'm making things up, or that, oh, you're crazy. Oh, crazy's been attached to my name all year. You know, you have people telling people, oh no, if you ever come across her, run. Are you serious? Like, why would you tell somebody that? And I can say, don't allow someone to get you out of your character. Do not crash out behind these men. They're not worth it. At the end of the freaking day, they're gonna do what they want to do regardless of what you do. You could go to that man's house. You could pound on his door. You could throw rocks at his window. The man's gonna do what he wants to do regardless. It just hurts my feelings so much. Like, it just, thinking like there's certain things that I'm not able to tell you right now, like literally just hurts my feelings just so much thinking about it, because it's like I gave you my entire self and you gave me a quarter of you, because you were giving 3/4 to other people. But it's okay. You live and you learn. I'm only 20 years old. I have my entire life ahead of me. I'm in my entire dating life ahead of me. I'm not going to allow one bad rotten apple to spoil the whole bunch. Absolutely not. Not allow this situation to change how I view relationships. This teaches me to like love myself more and love myself first. Don't love someone else before you love yourself. You know that sound? I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first, Lucius. Yeah, you gotta put yourself first. In friendships, relationships, you come first. I gotta get my hairspray. You just have to love yourself, honestly, because if you don't love yourself, it shows. And I think that I was so consumed with someone else that I stopped putting myself first. So I kind of stopped loving myself because I was too busy loving someone else. It showed in the way I allowed a person to treat me. I knew the person was lying to me. I had receipts the person was lying to me. And they would literally still lie to me. And I allowed them to gaslight me. And I allowed them to lie to me because, I don't feel like arguing. I don't want to argue. If I love a person, I don't want to argue with them. I don't like conflict at all. I might, when I get in conflict, you troll me, I would troll you for life. But I don't like getting to that point. Gotta do it a little bit. Just a little.
Really need just a little bit.
I'm gonna find that song and I'm gonna put it in this video. I don't know why it's on my brain. I have learned, I think my biggest lesson is just what I'll deal with and what I won't. I won't share my love life situations on here because I don't be knowing the answers to it myself. Okay. Because at the end of the day, like, y'all, like, we're all young. Well, some of us. I don't know the age bracket that watches my YouTube. We all deserve happiness. We don't deserve to have to cry for it, to have to beg for it. We deserve for it to just come naturally. Or I don't know why these feel like they're not doing right, but hopefully they are. We all deserve that perfect love story, that perfect ending, and I'm a fairy tale princess till the day I die. I believe we all have our fairy tale ending. Yeah, and you can't tell me otherwise. Yep. And I live in that world because of what I grew up watching, and yeah. And I always tell myself, okay, I'm gonna learn from my parents. I'm gonna learn from what they've gone through, what I've witnessed with them. And I literally did not. So you literally just have to go through it to understand it. I know before I had to deal with stuff like this, I'm like, oh no, I would never deal with that. Oh no, I would never allow someone to lie to me. I would never allow someone to talk to all these other people. And I know they tell me otherwise, so I don't believe them. No, in grwm don't. I just, I trusted a person with everything in me, and it's not my fault that hurt people. He's hurting inside, and I don't think he should be out here treating people like this, especially people who don't deserve it. He can say up and down, oh, I tried to end things. Well, no one put a pew to your head. No one forced you to do this. You wanted to regardless. How many times we freaking ended and got back together? Like, no one forced you to do any of this. So like, that's not an excuse. Like, you can't, oh, I tried to tell you, da-da-da. You never did. He's the type of person be like, oh, I told you. Like, that's like, we're just not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it at all. We're not gonna talk about it at all. I think the rest of this, I'm gonna just do my hair. Oh, I also want to say healing is not easy. Healing is like the 5 stages of grief. You have anger, you have resentment, you have sadness, and you have the other side of it, You never know what steps you're going to take first. You just have to go through it. The outcome and the trust you gain back into yourself to be able to make better decisions, not put that pain on another human being who does not deserve it. Because like I said, hurt people hurt people. I've never been one to kind of do that, because if I'm not in a good headspace, I'm not going to go and put myself in situations that are going to hurt other people in the long run. I just learned to take it for what it is. If he's showing you a red flag, babe, I promise you it's not yellow. I promise you. That flag is not yellow, it's red. You know, I always would clock his T because I'd call him sneaky. Like, you're acting sneaky. And I changed his name on my phone to that before. And then we had each other's locations. So, I mean, personally, I don't know why a grown man is having sleepovers with his homeboys. But, you know, if you say you're with your homeboys, I can't prove otherwise. Because at that point, I didn't reach the level of lost my mind to follow his location. I wasn't at that point yet. And I always told myself, I'm not going to be the one to pull up on somebody, to drive by people's houses, to act all crazy. That's not me. And it's not me. It was what was brought out of me because I felt like I was losing my mind. And you really don't understand it till you have to go through it. Like I was saying, I judge people all the time. I was like, I don't know why they would stay through that, not leave. It's not easy when you really love somebody, when you really care for somebody, when the good is 50-50 with the bad. Like, the bad is, and the good is right here. You will overcome it, I promise. It might take some time, but you will overcome it. We're back and we're better. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna just go with the video. Okay, y'all, so this is the clip-ins in my hair, and now I'm about to curl it, and when I get to the front I'll record again. But I have 2-ish sections left, so I'm gonna go like this. This is the hair. Ooh. That's a little bit there. This is cute. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my clothes on and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished look. Period. Let me get back down here. This is the finished look, y'all. Yeah, thank y'all so much. I hope y'all get some insight from my lessons of 2024. I put some jewelry on my fingers and stuff, but besides that, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment. I have lots of content coming for you guys, so